I'll be Sven for you in this game, and that's going to give them a nice bit of mobility, some protection, layer of protection against the right clicks coming in from the Dragon Knight and the Lifestealer as well. Yeah, they did react and get a counter kill there at least to the tower dive, so that's going to put the Lifestealer towards his face boots.
And another go on that Doom. Just very quickly snapping into action again. Yeah, hard time for BB team here as the speed.
CS-wise, all of Dire doing pretty well, but all of Radiant also staying close. They're going on Sven top now, actually.
Playing very aggressively here into Arme. Miero has been blocked up by DY, though. Looks like the Ogre's just trying to sacrifice himself to keep the Sven alive. And job well done.
Sven gets rid of the sticky napalm charges, can now go back under a tower, but Batrider not leaving. Look at him, just running after him, saying, okay, you're back, but you have no HP yet.
Yeah, I mean, Arme was 3 stick charges, kind of stuck here now with this Infernal Blade. A lot of damage with the Batrider getting over the top of him, and Miero comes out of that with a double kill.
Oh, that's huge for him. Pushes him close towards his mana boots.
Like, this is, you know, in a lane where you're meant to lose, coming out even is winning. Right? It's one of those situations where GPK has won his lane, but we might have spoken a little too soon here. The Doom has come in to turn back and protect the Dragon Knight, throws another Shadow Fiend. Mirana leaps forward, trying to catch up to XM. Struggling to output enough damage, but they will leap onto tower here to try and finish him off. Raindrops keep him alive as they kill DY. Jin being chased out now as the Shadow Fiend is alive on about 50 health, but they'll lose the Rubik. Shadow Fiend coming back in, thinking about re-entering the fight, but XM not offering enough. And they do come in mid now. They've got Primal Split. They've got Rubik ready to fight. And DK does have his Blink Dagger now, though, so we'll see what kind of resistance the BB team try to put up. Right now, it's just the Mirana falling flat on her face. His big belly in front of the Shadow Fiend. Make sure that if there was an arrow, it's not going to hit him. While down the bottom, they doom up the Brew. Lifestealer. Getting involved here now. Onto XXS. Backup is arriving, though, with Rubik and Ogre coming in. The Doom will kill him off, though. Miero finds the Brew. Infested now as well as the rest of BB team are arriving. They scan into the enemy Ancients and the Sven, a prime target to go on. Chain stunning him here with Save, having that lasso for the last moment. Catching out Arme, and the final bits of damage at the Flame Break. That stolen Infest. It looked like it might cause them issues, but they kill Arme. Yeah, not enough from the Rubik there. Now a Moonlight Shadow to slip away under the cover of invisibility. Jinkyu has stolen it, though. He's also got his buddies all invised up. GPK gonna TP out. No stuns on him. Was he? Oh, he's tucked behind that little tree, wasn't he?
Couldn't find this one.
Oh, lasso.
The Infest gank.
On the Sven again. I mean, Extreme have heroes in the vicinity. Arme trying to turn a fight, but he's burnt alive. They've got the Requiem to kill the GPK Dragon Knight, though. At least trading out here, but that's Requiem and Primal Split used. Nightfall invis under Moonlight Shadow, but he's dusted actually. Expiring now, but so does the Moonlight. The lift back drag into the raises out of the Shadow Fiend, but Nightfall has the rage up, kills off DY, turns and lifesteals a fair amount. Back off XXS. Miero and Toronto Tokyo bullying the Shadow Fiend, who's doomed up now. And XXS, he's trying to fight into Radiance, but he's just missing every hit. The Vessel's on the Lifestealer. They've killed Toronto Tokyo, but Miero's found XM, and this Lifestealer is dying, but not quite finished off. Consecutive deaths. Still up there, still farming, but another aggressive move from BB team. The Brewmaster all stunned up. They're trying to turn back and maybe kill Miero here with a multicast and big damage out of XM. The chase is now on. Try and find GPK. Move on the Dragon Knight with Arme arriving, but the BKB's up. Dragon Knight shiny golden and trying to run back, but that Lifestealer just disappears. The Sven with a 10k net worth. Arme joins the first fight 18 minutes in and says, nah, this time I get to go on you.
Outplayed, outskilled, as Ogre would say.
Oh, baby.
The ulti?
Oh, baby. XM sets it up with the invis.
Mid difference right there. That's what you want to see if you are Extreme. Looking at your mid, just getting a solo kill on the back of that invis rune. 1956. They're gonna get it right before it moves.
That's cute. And he does get caught out. Nightfall gonna go for the Nightfall. Rage and TP home and Save just atop that cliff. Gets away. Give me stats to understand. Wraparound coming in from Extreme, though. Toronto Tokyo and GPK, they found the Dragon Knight, the big target to go for here. And BB team trying to drag the Shadow Fiend away from the battle, but he's still got this Requiem wound up and thrown out. Nightfall is on the Shadow Fiend, munching away to kill off XM. GPK and XM traded 1-for-1 in the mid lane. as the Doom is cycloned up and brought down to meet his makers. Arme and XXS, Rod of Atos and Vessel, but there's a Doom there on the Brewmaster now, and another turnaround from BB team. Nightfall, he's hungry for this, chasing the Brew all the way back while Arme trying to stick on a target, but really struggling to find his man. Forcing Nightfall away now at least, but I mean, Sven has Aegis here, so he's got a lot of freedom to run at people. It's just a matter of doing the damage and controlling them is the struggle for Extreme. We'll step forward to clear the wave, and now the smoke from Extreme as Save is infested up. Arme has Lincolns on him. They go with the jump lasso. The Rubik's caught out, but the damage from the Sven cleaving into 3 of them. Xinqiu's dead. Miero's traded out, but Mirana's on the run, and GPK is left stranded. Tries to TP out with his BKB going, but the physical... Oh, hang on, his invis! How's he got out of that one?
Oh, no. Trying to fight into this. Mirana is under vision.
Yeah, especially if they get the second Aegis, which Arme is just pummeling down the Roshan. They do jump in onto Xinqiu, though. Trying to blow up this Rubik, but he's leapt away. Greaves are popped. He's survived. Aegis grabbed up by Arme as he just cleaves into Miero, and a stun on the DK as well. They catch up the GPK. The power spike you were talking about already emerging. Very apparent there.
Brewmaster does go on vision.
And they've got Moonlight Shadow with the infested bat looking for the backlines. The Rubik again, the point of contact that they're trying to blow up, but Xinqiu is so tanky. Leaps away again with a glimmer. The Greaves are up and Nightfall's turned on. GPK surrounded by Arme and DY gets to the high ground with a BKB TP. Successfully back to Fountain.
Oh, Lifesteal.
Lifesteal is being dragged back with a Void Panda into the waiting arms of Arme, and Toronto Tokyo just calls it.
Yes, it's over. They know they can't really fight here without their carry, and good game gets called.
God, I was completely wrong with the way this series was going to go. I thought the BB team would come out playing a little bit faster, and maybe game 2 would have that longer drawn-out game. Extreme Gaming, though, just show up.
That is quite easy to feed if you play a little bit too far up. You just gotta find yourself dying at that level 2 power spike. Level 2, we need to keep an eye on them because they will look for those kills.
You kind of this first blood attempt on an Ogre. Tanky Toronto Tokyo is going to take quite a bit of damage here. As they go toe-to-toe with 4 members of Extreme Gaming.
He's just trying to fit as many T's as possible, toe-to-toe, Tanky Toronto Tokyo. But instead, not using refraction immediately, you can block the next ones. And now he's level 3. He's
save.
Feeling fine.
Or is he dying to the Sven? DY takes down the Grimstroke bottom. And first Metamorphosis with a stun. Like you said, just having a disable in lane here for the TB makes him feel so much happier. Xinqiu up at top. A lot of traps, a lot of nonsense. The dead wife is thrown at him here by the Grimstroke, but he's got Stampede. Create a bit of a gap as the Blink Requiem. XM moves forward, sends them all back with a Fear. DY can't connect with a stun, and that's going to be it. The high ground's held by BB team as they think about turning back. Maybe get on top of Xinqiu and blow up the Rubik with a Meld Strike.
A little bit too ambitious with the SF ulti there, blinking in. It's not quite that fast when you don't have the Kayasha.
I'm not sure if my teammates do.
Dear God, I'm glad I don't Q turbo. I'm not gonna find you here.
Find me doing some wild stuff. Jump in onto Xinqiu. Oh yeah, dispatched with quickly. With a minus armor and the damage out of GPK. Hitting this power spike up near the top of the net worth. And making a move mid as well with Miero, getting a 2-man stun. Catching up onto DY, trying to blast them down with a nice Soulbind there as well. But this Centaur a little too much to contend with.
She does have the Aegis and Blink, of course.
Well, jump, they Requiem, wind it up and look to kill her off. Pushed back a little closer here to Extreme as well, but BB team coming in to defend her. DY jumped by the Slardar, the lift up, GPK dragged back in towards the SF. They've blown up Miero though on the left-hand side with Arme opening up with that Metamorphosis. So Aegis down, Slardar dead, and tier 1 about to crumble.
Yeah, TB pushing now, has the Manta ready as well.
Another jump. XXS making these moves swiftly onto GPK, and he disappears. Huge blow up on the TA. Nightfall trying to burst the Terrorblade down, but Arme, he just stands there. Lets him hit him, surrounded by his team, backed up by the squad, and 3 members down on BB team, who Stampede's there to help him. Warcry's there as well. Loads of buffs. And they'll jump onto this Terrorblade and poke him a bit with a Slardar. The CK's moved in. Stormhammer comes out. Soulbind from the Grimstroke, trying to contend with Centaur and Terrorblade.
He's not taking damage.
Stand there and take literally no damage. XXS with the Crimson, DUI with a Warcry, and your tier 3 crumbles. Like, okay, nobody's died, but you're not defending your base. You're meant to defend the Ancient, not let it fall. Miero's jumped in again, trying to kill off the Shinkyu Rubik. He finally gets a kill, but dies for it. The buyback out of the Rubik now, there is not one available for the Slardar. So Armate with this Metamorphosis just cruising through the Dire base right now. Oh, I'm silenced, am I? What a shame. I'll just continue clicking these buildings, shall I? Another tier 3 down. Reality Rift drags Armate back in towards them. Maybe a first kill here, but the Requiem takes out Nightfall. Armate, has he got Sunder? In a second he does, but it doesn't look like he even bloody needs it. GG called. I don't know, BB team in this game too, just falling far, far short of expectations.
Yeah, that TB pick, the 4th pick TB, the
Sven bait.
It was, yeah, the Sven bait looking like that was going to be a carry.